everyone? Welcome back to the BVTV channel. As today we're going to be doing episode 24 of SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 ECW GM mode. Let's get straight into it. As you can see here on the good old ratings board, that I am in second place, currently fighting it out with SmackDown, trying to get to that top spot. Raw's been declining, to say the least. I'm not really sure what happened to Raw. Yeah. So last week we came off, I think SmackDown had their pay-per-view. Yeah, SmackDown had their pay-per-view, which wasn't that good of a they had a 3-star pay-per-view. We had a 3.5-star show. It was pretty decent. MVP right now, our ECW champ, I believe, is still hurt for 2-3 weeks. He's still hurt for 2 weeks, so he won't be doing much action for a little while to hype up the match at the Royal Rumble between him and JTG. So let's get straight to it. We have JTG versus Matt Hardy with MVP in his corner. We've got Nitro versus Salmon versus McFoley. We've got Bobby Lashley, Terry Funk, Marcus Garvin, and Sabu going at it in a Fatal 4 match. We've got Elijah Burke versus William Regal. And we've got a tag team match, Bret Hart and Ric Flair taking on The Undertaker and The Rock. That is our big show here. We're going to skip. We're going to be doing 3 weeks, so we're only doing 2 matches. Matt Hardy beats JTG, which adds an interesting stipulation. I mean, he did just beat the number 1 contender. Big old question mark there. Sandman's going to be victorious in that match. Marcus Garvin picking up a big victory in the Fatal 4 match. For a lot of people, this is kind of a throwback one here. William Regal taking on Elijah Burke, and a match that we didn't really see like that, truthfully. We only saw... Have they actually ever had a one-on-one? Now that I'm trying to think, I don't believe that they've actually ever had a legit one-on-one. I'm quite intrigued by that.
The following contest is scheduled,
but now they're going to have it.
On the way to the ring, from Jacksonville, Florida,
Elijah Burke, the 2-time ECW World Champ, who's held the title for a whopping 3 weeks almost. He's literally made of like paper mache. I'll tell folks, he is the real Extreme Gentleman. He's a 1-time ECW World Champ and the longest reigning ECW World Champion, William Regal. He's literally in this series has been booked better than he has in his entire career, and is on still the run of a lifetime. He was traded away because he got injured during the Hell in a Cell match. We traded back for him. Yeah, I think he was honestly only gone for like a month. So, Regal was at one point the main man and truly transcended ECW. Took it from being 3rd place to 2nd place, and it's flourished because of him.
Textbook reversal.
So I give Regal all the credit in the world. He truly deserves it. But I haven't played this in a little while because the last time when I record these, I record in like a mass.
Night of action, and I have a feeling the best is still yet to come.
I don't know how I just pulled up and take that.
You know what? What will make this thing much better is if you maybe just kind of like pipe down a little bit so I can pay more attention to this great match.
We're here to provide commentary.
Suplex, and down goes Elijah Burke.
Break out my mute button, also known as my fist.
This Regal trying to tap out Elijah Burke. Oh, we got the rope break. You're not going to let me hold it, ref? What the heck?
There's 2 things that I like about Elijah Burke.
No.
The first is his talent for talking trash.
I can't argue with that, although I don't think it's his most admirable quality. What's the second thing?
I'll tell you what it is.
Yes, that was a lot of shots at the Regal. My goodness.
This guy is dynamite between the ropes.
You can say that again. He's made quite a name for himself so far.
Hey, Regal plays the game the way
WWE.
he needs to. Oh, well, you know what?
3.
The real... Oh, I'm not... What?
Whoever thought we'd be calling this match
The
together?
real up to Lou says. I'm not sure how Elijah Burke countered half of that, but he did anyway. Listen, now William going top rope, fit. That happened. And a pile driver to
I'd say
Elijah
this
spike
matchup
him
has
down on
lived
the
up to
skull.
expectations so far. What do you think, partner?
Yeah, it's off the chain for sure. I'll tell you that right now. I can't wait to see how it ends.
Oh, guys, keep right in this. The rib cage there is gonna. Could go for that wicked stepsister. Yep. Oh.
William Regal never met a rule or
So
bone.
then Regal just
He
sitting
didn't
there,
break.
just trying to
A
dissect
gentleman with
and
Regal's
take apart.
reputation doesn't break
Let's
rules.
go
He's
for the
looking for the
brass
knockout.
knucks, but Regal is a veteran. He
What a
knows
wicked
exactly that
shot.
will not take out Burke. Not that easily. That Burke with the counter.
You may
Go
not
for
like
the DDT.
fans,
Maybe no, the
but as a
neck breaker.
superstar, you got no choice
It's a
but to
nasty
listen
neck
to
breaker.
Well, without them, we'd all be out of a job. They're as much our boss as Mr. McMahon is.
Ran out the
Tell him
counter.
said
Good
that he's
counter.
here, is he?
Whoa, I went for the running throw, but didn't turn out that way. This guy went for the back body drop. This is not good. The back body drop down off the top.
Here and
Oh,
stepped up their game.
Yep. But the
God.
ladder of success goes both ways. On the losing side, that means a trip down one rung.
Eagles trying to beat down and wear down Elijah Burke. I can't blame him. It's a great competitor.
I hope the fans know they're getting something special tonight.
They better. It's not every day you get to see a matchup like this.
We're really using these
I knew
turnbuckles
it was
as
only a
the
matter
turnbuckles as
of time
advantage. The
before we
quarter
saw
to his
that.
advantage.
I don't
Oh!
like it, but as long as it
Shoulder
rings
first, the ring post
Locked and
followed by
loaded.
the
Here it
second.
comes.
That's it.
Wow.
Good night.
The power of the punch
That is it.
connects.
That is it. William Regal's gonna win this one. 1, 2, 3. Regal, the real extreme gentleman, picks up a huge victory over Elijah Burke. Which I can already tell you that good old Elijah Burke ain't gonna be happy about that. It's Regal picking up a huge victory. Regal picks up momentum at the weirdest times. I'm telling you.
Here is your
Congrats
winner,
to William Regal on winning the match. As we're going to go on to the next match of the night, the Real Extreme Gentleman. Wow. The Real Extreme Gentleman has prevailed. Apparently, I'm like struggling with English today. And folks, the main event of the evening will feature Ric Flair and Bret taking on The Rock and The Undertaker. Let's go with The Rock. This match, it's funny. Like, I feel like with the star power that we have, a lot of these guys are just used to put over other people or bring in the ratings. At least at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he's a WWE Hall of Famer. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Bret,
On the way to
the
the ring,
Hitman
from
Hart.
Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds.
And his tag team partner, he's another WWE Hall of Famer. He is the Nature Boy,
From Charlotte, North
the
Carolina,
16-time world champion,
Boy,
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
Styling and profiling and all the drip. As he struts down to the ring. Now, this has to be a first. Ric Flair and Bret Hart on the same team. It's got to be a first. Ladies and gentlemen, The Undertaker, guaranteed future Hall of Famer, because
And the opponent,
I don't feel like waiting for a million years to see him walk down to that ring. Not today, said the cat. Not today. But his tag team partner, he's another W Hall of Famer. He is the People's Champion, the Brahma
Miami,
Bull, The
Florida,
Rock.
weighing 260 pounds, The Rock.
Looks like he's ready to lay the smackdown on someone. Booker T was on Raw when this game came out. Really, I don't remember. I don't remember that ever being a thing. Sharon Taylor's The Rock DDTing Ric Flair. That was quick. I'm sorry for what is that noise? Oh my. I think that's like one of my neighbors. That is.
This capacity crowd definitely has
I think they just broke their table. Because, yep. Oh wow. I'm sorry. I'm really getting sidetracked by, you know, my neighbors here.
How lucky are we? I think someone's been taking flying lessons.
Because I know that they were hyping up the Wii that they got, or was it the Wii? It was like some virtual reality. I'm not sure if the Wii has a virtual reality, but yeah, they're hyping up their virtual reality thing. They've been using it, and they've been like hyping it. They basically have been like hyping it up. And I'm starting to think that
Here it is. He's building up ahead of steam, and he's about
I
to
wonder
let his opponent have
what
it.
game he played that made him fall through the table. That table's got to be broken.
Get the heck out of there.
Hey, Brett.
What a reversal!
Can't believe I lost that because you, Brett.
Man, his
back here.
opponent looked like a punk with that counter.
So of course you don't want to play with is The Rock. Let's go for the rope here now, and Flair. Flair, is he hurt?
Going for that pin.
I wonder if Flair's hurt because he's in way too much damage too quickly.
What reflexes?
Like, I didn't do enough to him to do all that, you know? Maybe he takes damage
He's climbing
fast?
the turnbuckles. Will this pay off? A textbook reversal?
Nah, there's no way. He's got to be injured prior to this. I didn't realize.
These competitors seem a
Taker
little
does
tentative
get in the
there.
way.
You took the bumps and bruises they did, you would be too. Oh,
The Rock
man.
saying, screw it.
Someone's about to hit
The
bottom
Rock
here.
Bottom.
The rock bottom. I'd wager that this match is just about over. Here's the cover.
1, 2, 3. I'm not sure what happened to Flair. Like, I don't know if it's Flair's age catching up with him here, but he took barely anything, and that was it. The one rock bottom. The Rock's like, all right, let's put this match away. Like, we're not staying for this. What do we look like? But congrats to The Rock and The Undertaker on winning this Tornado Tag Team main
Here are
event
your
match here
winners.
tonight.
The Rock.
I mean,
And
I'm not sure really what
The
happened to Ric Flair. I think he just kind of
Undertaker.
gassed that early. Maybe the strutting was too much for him. But a big win for these two. And honestly, it's funny. I was talking to someone on one of my live streams, and they were like, "Oh, well, you seem to get really really screwed with those ratings." I'm like, "Yeah, well." After a while, you kind of just like you accept it for what it is, and you're like, "Yeah, well." There's only so much you can do. So 1 week for MVPs. And what else? Is Flair hurt? Because Flair, I'll tell you, Flair got no. He's not. Everyone's got 100 popularity. Cool. So do I even need to? Well, extras will cause fatigue. Pay-per-view commercial and some cast swelling fatigue. Movie event. Well, that's what Marcus Corvan truly needs. Apparently, he's got like the max, not max, he's got the highest fatigue. Minus 15 fan. They did not do. Wow. That's stupid. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. I wouldn't have done that if I knew that. Because building up's gonna be a pain. He's got like a +5 in there, alright, so it's at least a 90 now. News Revolution should be the Elimination Chamber for Raw. But I feel like they've already had one, so I'm not sure what they're gonna do with it. Maybe Hell in a Cell? I mean, that's just my guess. I mean, Raw's definitely gonna bounce back with some fans here. Fan change ECW 2000, yes! If you thought your hangover from New Year's was rough, imagine how the Raw superstars feel after taking part of the most brutal New Year's celebration. What happened? How did I get the most fans? If Jeff Hardy lost to Finley, okay. I mean, Jeff Hardy beat Finley. Ashley lost to Chop. Okay. John Cena and Kelly lost to Kenny Dykstra, Michelle McCool. Yeah. What? Batista lost to Umaga, Randy Orton, Melina. Wow. This pay-per-view was awful. They're proud of that. That was insanely. Yikes! Like that's. Well, Corvan's a 99, so at least he's up there again. I don't know. That was such bogus the way they just did him like that. Raw had a 3-star show and a tag team. So why would you have a tag team time match on the pay-per-view, smarts? I don't see how I got a 3.5. 4-star, 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 4-star. So how am I getting a 3.5 show if I have a 4-star all around? It doesn't make any sense. And they're getting a 3-star, and the only reason they even had a 3-star was because they didn't have a first show. Well, that was terrible, but Kane is the new world champion over Rey Mysterio, which is quite interesting, I must say. So where's that leave me at? So Raw still lost fans, and SmackDown is still 80,000 fans above me. Yet somehow I'm in the lead, it's saying. I don't get that. But at least I know Raw isn't going to be a problem for this week. I mean, they barely put on a show, if you can even call that one. Main event-wise, MVP is still hurt, so we're going to still throw him over here in the first slots because it's just easier. We could switch those two out. Whoa. Let's see, MVP and Bobby Lashley do have a decent friendship. So Bobby Lashley is going to step in and try to help MVP. That way, when MVP comes back, we can really and truly build this rivalry. So I'm not sure it'll culminate at the Royal Rumble, so I'm super excited for that. There's that. That's 3 right there. Main event wise, I'm feeling intriguing. I want a triple threat match between The Rock, Undertaker, and who else won their match last week? William. Yeah, I think that's fair. So those 3 guys will be in the main event spot. I think that'll be a fun main event for the fans. And at that point, it's like I would have just moves up in the rankings at that point. That's 6 wrestlers being used. Let's do a tag team match here between Bret Hart. That's what I wanted to do. That is exactly what I want to, but I'm not going to do it till the Royal Rumble. So I'll put those 2 rivalries up after that to kind of tease what I'm talking about. Bret Hart over here. Huh. Bret Hart's gonna need a partner. He'll have to look at Matt Hardy for it, truthfully, if he's gonna get a partner from anyone. On a serious note, so Matt Hardy will be over there. Triple H, welcome to the action. And Triple H will have to go with Johnny Nitro. So that'd be that tag team match. So a bit of a different one, bit of a weirder one. Something we're not really used to, but we're gonna go with it. Alright, so that's 10 wrestlers, I think. Yep, 10 wrestlers being used. They have 17. So we'll go with the triple threat match, see what I have left. Ric Flair, Sandman, and Elijah Burke. Those 3 can go at it. A good old triple threat match, that's 13. Let's see. Marcus Corvon, Sabu, Elijah Burke needs to be in the match, and McFoley as well as Terry Funk. Huh. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. We can have Elijah Burke, Marcus Corvon versus Sabu, and Terry Funk. Oh, Elijah Burke's already in a match. So there's 4. Ha! Aha! I mean, I should probably still keep the tag team match too, though. Because Mick Foley and Marcus Corvon can team up to take on. Well, it should be Foley and Terry Funk, since they're like already a group. They can take on that. So that's 4, 8, 11, 14. Whoa. That was a lot right there. And 17. So that's perfect. So everyone's being used on the roster. So let's see. We're going to... We'll probably honestly play the first 2 matches because I don't really have an interest in doing the triple threat, the tag team, or the main event. So I'd rather do these 2. I feel like I get the most fun out of them. So let's do them. I was like, yeah, since JT already lost to Matt Hardy, we really don't need the number 1 contender for the ECW World Championship potentially losing to Bobby Lashley now, do we? We don't want that. We don't need that. It's bad for business. So I'd rather, win with them. Or at least attempt to at that point.
Is scheduled for one fall.
It's interesting first. He is JTG. He's the man who actually secured the number 30 spot in the Royal Rumble for ECW. And he is the number 1 contender for the ECW World Championship. Facing MVP at the Royal Rumble for that opportunity. JTG is having a blast right there with that. And ladies and gentlemen, he is the walking Armageddon, the dominator, the destroyer, the almighty Bobby Lashley. As he'll be accompanied to the ring by his friend MVP, the ECW World Champion.
Lashley.
That will kick off the show for us. Here on ECW. Did you know that Cena's authorized? I couldn't read all that crap. June 27, 2002. Look at that. Good job, John. If they drop the jaw, it floors Lashley. Right now, Bob Lashley's taking it to JG. He needs to get out of that ring very quickly.
I don't know who's more excited, me, the fans, or the superstars themselves.
I'm going to have to go out on a limb here and say I'm the most excited. You got a problem with that? I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
Back and forth between the two.
What reflexes? I bet he plays like
great corkscrew uppercut.
I think someone's been taking flying lessons.
I'm not sure how that connected. I'm just glad the fact that it did, because it did not look pretty.
This JTG guy claims he's from Brooklyn, but I never seen him around my way.
Maybe that's because when he was coming up, you were spending time in Philadelphia for a certain extreme organization.
Nice elbow to the face of the JT is in trouble here. Bob Lashley's done a great job at just kind of neutralizing JT. That was the knee to the face. Oh.
Lashley's one of those quiet dudes, but when a man gets in that ring, he will beat you down.
I don't know if there's ever been a better balance of power and athletic ability in one package.
Go flip. He's got the rope on Lashley.
Here's the pin.
Oh, it didn't do much, actually.
I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that.
Did he just eye poke him?
But as long as it wins matches, it's gonna keep
Let's go for the rope up. No, I guess not.
Down. This could be it.
And Luthez from JTG.
So they're getting something special tonight.
They better.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top
The future
turnbuckle.
challenger looking unstoppable in this match.
His opponent might not have enough left to kick out of this one.
JT's actually did a great job, like I said, neutralizing this man. What's he going for?
I was hoping to one of these.
Well, it was a
superstars
nasty
before the
leg
show.
drop, I will
This
say
could
that
be
much.
big, but it could backfire real bad too.
Beautiful missile drop. Like I said, this is a bad spot to be in if you're Lashley.
The
You don't want
audience
to be
is
caught with this
restless.
nasty
They're
twisted
waiting
neck
for it.
breaker.
And a
Oh!
back cracker. That thing's got that name for a reason.
See, barely effective on Lashley. It's a bit surprising too. Lashley taking a decent amount of damage in this match.
JTG may not always stay within the rules, but he always puts on a good show for the fans.
Let's see,
Fans
can I
rule. Bah, come on.
Got throw him
All
into
that
that
matters is
turnbuckle.
getting a victory.
Come on. Oh. Over the ropes you go. We're going to throw you right back in here.
I've seen matches won
He's trying
and
to
lost
weaken the
because
body
of moves
parts
like this.
of Bobby Lashley. Let's go for this again. The leg drop. No, the elbow drop that. They got the knees in the nick of time there for Lashley. Oh, my. JT wanting no part.
I'd say this matchup has lived up to expectations so far. What do you think, partner?
Yeah, it's off the chain for sure. I'll tell you that right now. I can't wait to see how it ends.
I feel like that should have been a pinfall. Oh. That was an ass spear.
As hard-hitting as Bobby Lashley is, he's just as soft-spoken.
Why strain your vocal cords when you can let your
That
fist
drop
do the
with that reverse DDT. Yeah, I think JTG's run of luck may have run out once he faced Bobby Lashley. Like Matt Hardy and Bobby Lashley are two completely
These
different
competitors
types
seem
of
a little
wrestlers.
tentative in there.
You took the bumps and bruises they did, you would be too.
I guess you're right, partner. Every time you go to inflict punishment, there's a chance it'll be inflicted on you instead.
That's
He
the
saw
back
that
and
one
forth
coming.
reversal show. It begins. Oh no. Just like the best time right here.
I think everyone's going to leave the arena with a smile on their face.
Not everyone. Remember, someone's got to lose, and losing's not fun.
Good point. That's the price you pay to. He's climbing the turnbuckles. Will this pay off?
JTG gonna go for again the diving leg drop. No, it's the elbow drop that
He's going for the pin.
it actually hit.
This could
One,
be it.
2.
Kicked out just in the nick of time.
Okay, Lashley trying to cut down JTG here.
It sure was a long, strange trip to get.
No doubt it's
JTG trying to the persistency of
What
JTG
a
may pay
neck
off
breaker.
right
I don't
here,
need to
right
experience
now.
that firsthand to understand how
Well,
much it hurts.
maybe not right here, right now. He's got the roll up.
He's going for the
break.
pin.
Got the bear.
pinfall
1,
attempt right here.
2. Got the rope. Got the rope. He got him with it. And JTG is able to pin the walking him again, the destroyer, Bobby Lashley. So far, I feel like I've had some decent showings here with these guys. So it's been a couple weeks since I've actually played this, so it's great that I'm starting to catch up and get the feel for it again.
Here is your winner, J.
Congrats to JTG on winning this match.
G.
As we go to the next match of the night. Well, I know once we finish the Rumble, I'll have again a sense of direction as to where I'm going with the storylines, things like that. We'll go with Mick Foley, and because that I do play the 6 matches per show, I was like, I forgot it. This was a weird booked one for me because I'm kind of booking this one on the fly completely. Like I mean, I typically book them all on the fly, really, but going back to Rosewood, I have to be Booker again, and it's quite interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, interesting first. He is a WWE Hall of Famer. He's also the first ever ECW World Champ we've had in the series. He's Mick Foley, and he's accompanied by the ring. Who's actually being accompanied by and approaching the ring with another WWE Hall of Famer, Terry Funk. I was butchering that one up quite a bit. Anyway, folks, one of their opponents, he is the homicidal, suicidal, death-defying ECW original Sabu.
Suicidal, homicidal, genocidal, death-defying
Sabu is ready for war. It's funny, every one of the ECW originals have had a title shot. Sabu at the pay-per-view. Terry Funk at the beginning of the show and the start of the series, and the last 17 pay-per-view.
The alpha male, Marcus Corvon.
And Sandman had it on a random show of ECW. This is Marcus Corvon coming down to ring. Sabu's tag team partner, an unlikely tag team partner at that. Ready for this match to load. I forget, going from the PS5 to this, man, the loading screens are just they're a sight to behold. This fella going straight for Sabu, the 2 hardcore nut jobs. Well, there's 3 of them in this match.
Sure was a long, strange trip to get these superstars to square off like
Body
this.
slam.
Distance. Oh boy, looks like someone's moving
Down
up
to
in
the
the world.
top. Oh my god, he just stepped on him. He just stepped on him, for goodness
Man, his opponent
sakes.
looked like a punk with that counter. I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. Oh man,
That's
he's
fully
going for
double
it.
arm DDT, and down goes Sabu.
DDT straight into the canvas head first.
The double DT, this is it. 1,
This could be
2,
it.
no, only a 2 count. And for it could have easily been at Sabu able to survive that double arm DDT.
That would be a really good time to start wearing down a body part. I say go for the leg.
Sound like a manager.
You know,
This
instead of
fully working
showboating
on
the
Marcus
fans,
Corvon.
maybe you should
Most
really
of these
keep your
guys
head to
change
this
their
match.
attention, change their focus,
I detect a tinge
and
of
swapped.
jealousy.
Oh, to go for that
Maybe you
clothesline.
didn't always get that kind of reaction from the audience. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Whoa, calm down there a little bit, twinkle toes. You're gonna leave a
Right now,
puddle.
that dropkick sent good old Marcus Corvon towards the ropes, and it's getting kneed. And just dropped in the back of his head.
Great reversal.
This foe going for a Boston Crab. This is not where Marcus Corvon wants to be with the Boston Crab. Foe's got it wrenched in here.
You don't normally see guys as big and strong as the alpha male move as quick as this guy does.
And that speed,
I mean,
combined with his overpowering
almost- I
strength,
thought for a minute it
has
actually
led to
knocked
the
him
downfall
out.
of many a superstar.
As he throws his own partner. He throws Corvon into his own partner, take them both out. My goodness. Meanwhile, Sabu is still in Dream Street, not really understanding what's happening here.
That's some hardcore drama.
Just the
right
sidewalk
there.
step at the top rope. Sabu's in trouble.
Sports entertainment so compelling.
Well, that and having me on the mic.
Yeah, it's bleeding all over the place. This one's getting ugly.
Ugly to you means effective to me. Make your opponent bleed, and you've got the cycle up.
He's hooking the arm.
Double arm
Could it
DDT
be?
to a bloody
It is.
Sabu.
The double arm DDT.
I think that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's the pin.
Oh
This could be
my.
it. Man,
Sabu just got
really
up.
swelling this guy's head.
Sabu just no-sold
definitely love this superstar
the
partner,
double arm
and for
DDT. I'm
good
kind of
reason.
confused on how and why and what in the world.
You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
If you
He's
can
putting
please your
Sabu the
fans
tree
on
of
the way to
woe.
victory, then more power to
The
you.
tree of woe. It's the unfun business. Oh my gosh.
What a reversal!
So great DT counter here. It's about to be DT. No, neck breaker instead. Great counter by Mark Scavan to have the awareness to see that Fo trying to drop
The
him.
fans know they're getting something special tonight.
They better.
Still
It's
did,
not
and
every
Fo
day you
tried
get
to
see
try
a
to sneak
matchup
attack
like
him.
this.
What we didn't see was that rope here.
He's
Look,
going
oh,
for
the
pin.
rope break.
This could be it.
The world's latest
And
rope break.
there's the reversal.
Starts maneuver from Foley. Down goes Corvan. That Luthez from Terry Funk to Sabu.
These
That is
competitors
back and
seem
forth
a little
battle.
tentative in there.
You took the bumps.
And there's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
And Terry Funk, who had the longest pause that I've ever seen, finally pins Sabu. What was a strange little encounter. They just stared at each other for like the longest, and then that happened. Weird, but I guess it was effective in some way, shape, or form. Congrats to Terry Funk and Mick
Here are
Foley
your
on
winners,
beating the bloodied up Sabu and Marcus
Foley,
Corvan in this tag
and
team match.
Terry Funk.
He is reeling, my goodness. That's funny. I don't think Maria is even a playable character in this game. Like, they have her thing up there, and I'm like, I'm guaranteeing you can't play as her. Next up, that'll be Ric Flair, Elijah and Salmon. As Lightbrick losing again, and Ric Flair picking up the victory. Then we got Bret Hart and Matt Hart taking on Triple H and Johnny Nitro as Bret Hart and Matt Hart pick up the victory. That's 2 wins for Big Money Matt. Then the main event's move in the rankings. It'll be The Rock, The Undertaker, and the Real Extreme Gentleman, William Regal. Who's going to pull it off? The Undertaker pins the Real Extreme Gentleman. Uh-oh. Yeah, full recovery. Yeah. Now, I know I still have to work on Corvan. Because that garbageness. Try to give him. It's perfect. Let's see who else needs a popularity boost. Perfect. No one. So means I can go skip right back over here. And let me see what happened. So we've done 1, 2. This will be the final week that I update. I think they gained fans. I know I gained fans. I think they gained fans too. To WWE.com. SmackDown plus 120,000. Okay. 4.5 star show. That means you probably put the belts on the line. How is this a 4.5 star show when if you take that half star, you get 1.5. You take 1.5, it's still 2.5. You still have a 4-star show at the max. You don't have that. You have a 3-star. I don't get how that really came into play. Is Kane the World Heavyweight Champion and United States Champion? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Why is he double champion? That makes no sense to me. To see that I had, again, a 3.5 star. I don't understand. How am I having a 3.5 star show if I have the best star rating? Umaga versus Cena. Umaga won the Umaga won the ladder match. But I feel like they finally stepped their well, they kind of did, but they kind of didn't. Like a hot and cold episode for Raw. It's actually not too bad. Let's go to, well, not pay-per-view hype. I've been running the wrong thing. It's supposed to be advertising promo, duh. Hey, man, I've been getting nothing. Alright, let's see here. Well, we don't put the ECW Championship on the line, my bad. Sorry. Alright, so what we want to do, though, is hype it up. Regal in one corner, MVP in the other. MVP can go get help from Matt Hardy again. But William Regal is going to need special help, which will be requiring the services. Ugh. This is kind of slim pickings for who I need to help represent Regal. Sorry, it's supposed to be JTG anyway, so Regal's going to come out and try to help out JTG in his tag team match. So that kind of sets that up, which is awesome. And that'll be the Tornado tag team match that kind of ends off the show. So we'll do that one. What do I want to do here? We'll do actually a one-on-one match. As Mick Foley takes on none other than The Undertaker. I think that would be a good one right there. That's 6. Let's do 4. Sandman, Triple H, Bobby Lashley, Elijah Burke. 4 men right there. That'll definitely go at it. So that's 4, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you can put a 3-way up here. Let's see, who is, okay. If Undertaker and Triple H are both in one. I don't use Seminole, so we use Sabu. Let's pursue the match. Try Nitro? There we go. That's 3, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, so that's 4 wrestlers who haven't been used. Terry Funk, I feel like it's been used. Yeah. So Terry Funk, Sandman, and Sabu have all been used off the board. The Rock's been used. The Rock has not been used. Okay. The Rock, Triple H has been used. Terry Funk, Ric Flair. Alright, The Rock and Flair are good. Nitro, no. Marsh Corvan, and then who else is the last person? Can't be Matt Hardy, can't be Mick Foley, can't be Ric Flair. Bret Hart, wow. Completely forgot about Bret. So that's going to be a good card here. Like I said, we have the Fatal 4 match between The Rock, Mark Corvan, Ric Flair, and Bret Hart. We've got Terry Funk versus Sabu versus Nitro. We've got Sandman versus Triple H versus Elijah Burke versus Bobby Lashley. We've got Mick Foley versus The Undertaker and JTG versus Regal versus MVP. So JTG and William Regal versus MVP and Matt Hardy. Oh, The Rock wins by pinning Flair. Okay. I'm actually only going to do one, even though I did say I was just about to do 6, but like I am not feeling with it right now, so I'd rather just do the 1. So Nitro beat Sabu, Sandman beat Elijah Burke, and Undertaker beats Mick Foley, which I can actually see because I don't think Foley's ever really had a good record in that ladder match. If I'm being real with you. Sorry about that, folks. Still waking up. As we wait for Matt Hardy to have all people that chose and take the longest to load. Interesting first, folks. He is one half of Crime Time.
Is scheduled for one fall.
He is JTG, the number one contender for these 3 World Championship at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view.
From Blackpool,
And ladies and
England,
folks, he is from Blackpool. He's the real chief gentleman, the longest running ECW World Champion, William Regal. So I think people enjoy Regal as a face, truthfully. Because when their opponent making his return from injury, he was silent for like 2 or 3 weeks.
And the opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 240
He is the ECW champ, the
Porter,
real MVP, Montel Vontavious Porter, coming down out of there, looking as confident as ever. He's been as confident as Cogs ever since winning the ECW championship. Again, another guy who won it off of circumstance. Just, you know, it was his turn to shine, and he took advantage of it. This big money Matt Hardy ready to fight it out tonight.
36 pounds, Matt Hardy.
So he'll be teaming up with MVP to try to fight through everything and get a big win for himself. This what he's on a 2-win streak. Why not make it a 3rd one and humiliating the number 1 contender at the same time? I feel like if he is to beat the number 1 contender again, he has to be aligned for a title shot. If not, put him in that title picture for the match at the Royal Rumble. He would love nothing more to go straight for MVP. Regal's dragging Hardy. My goodness. All right, Regal just kind of losing your temper here. It's because he didn't invite you to the Yacht Club.
Looks like someone's moving up in the world.
Scott throw up MVP and Trouble go for 1, 2, only a 2 count.
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one a bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans.
He gonna slide right into. Oh my goodness.
Who do you think has the advantage
I'm
in
not
this matchup?
sure.
It's too close to call. It all boils down to who wants it the most. And what
You
they're
knew
willing to
JT the moment he's
sacrifice to
seen
get it.
John Jones, who was going to go at John Jones. What in the world? I have been watching way too much of everything lately.
Wow.
Calling
Great
JTG John. Who was
The
I think it was
audience is
called
restless.
Regal John
They're waiting
Jones.
for it.
Oh, yeah, the backcracker. That
Yeah, it
dude's
definitely
got
has
that
not been
name
my
for a
finest
reason.
moment. It is
What
also I was watching a
reversal.
lot of John Jones highlights about how he beat Dana Cormier that one time. That was insane, by the way. Cannot Regal. What are you good for right now?
What a night of action, and I have a feeling the best is still yet to come.
I'm thinking it too. And you know what? What would make this thing much better is if you maybe just kind of like
Come
pipe
on,
down
Black
a little
G,
bit.
you
so
got
I can
this.
pay more. You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
If you can please your fans on the way to a victory, then more power to you.
Trimark's trying to
Oh, come on, quit showing off. This
There
is
we go.
supposed to be a
It's
wrestling match, not a popularity
Is he
contest.
just-
What's wrong with that? His charisma is one of
Trying
the
to get as
things
much
that got him to the
exposure as
big
he can.
dance in the first place.
that Luthez here from JGG to MVP.
He's going up, and what goes up must come down.
Yeah, beautiful leg drop on him. The
That reversal
neck
that
breaker.
drove his
Oh,
opponent's momentum down.
that is a nasty maneuver. This is the neck breaker against
That's a good way to go about it.
MVP.
The neck breaker was money. He
Going for the
wasted
rope break.
no time in going for that pin. This capacity crowd is making.
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter.
Great corkscrew elbow. Oh, down goes MVP. Down goes the man himself.
stuck with tag team competition so far, not engaging in too many singles contests.
I had a big
I'm looking
dude
for
like
some
the
to
Shattered
say that,
I'd stick the tape. Oh, look at that.
There
He's
we
bleeding out
go.
the stuffed pig.
I can't tell if that's a
That's
cut
what we
or
wanted
a
to see,
broken
the
nose.
busted
Either way,
openness of
the referee may need to stop this match.
MVP.
The ref isn't going to stop the entire match over that. It's
That
just
pick
a little
MP up and
blood.
drop him.
Oh,
No,
man,
back
look at
first,
him.
almost like a
He's gonna
jackhammer.
He's using those steel steps
And
as a weapon.
All's
Regal
fair
is,
in
oh
love and
my.
war, and
It looks like he's setting
That's
up
the
for his
third
finishing
swinging that quick
maneuver.
MVP
Things are
in
about to
trouble.
get
Oh!
serious here.
Talk about adding.
We got a pinfall attempt right here.
Here's the cover.
I'm trying to see the mechanics. It's super interesting too.
He saw that one
I was
coming.
playing 2K 2018 Impact across the line, and the mechanics are so different on all of them. It's like, whoa. Advanced technology. Let's see.
I need to get
I'm not sure how many twisted neck breakers, but the MVP right now is just
What
This
a
is in
neck breaker.
Doomsday.
I don't need to experience that
Is he
firsthand
going for the pin? Is this
to
the for
understand
MVP?
how
A
much it
bloody
hurts.
MVP, a bloody champion too, and JTG just pinned the champion. This tag team match, something that I don't think anyone expected. JTG even takes more of a bigger claim because he's already got a pinfall victory over the champ in this tag team match. Whoa. Got a good sip of water right there. Congrats to William Regal and JTG on beating the team of MVP and Matt Hardy here tonight.
And William.
As JT picked up a huge victory, as he just pinned the ECW World Champ. And Regal went to war with Matt Hardy. When I tell you guys that the loading screens are intriguing, because I practically don't get them with the PS5. We'll skip it to right here. There we go, and then we'll go see on WWE.com. No fan change, even though they drove in a 4.5 again. Let's see what Raw did this week. 3 stars, so I'm not worried. But you did 3.5. Yeah. Give me my 4-star freaking matches or shows, please. Steel cage. I forget that they have more belts, so it's easier for them to get more views on certain things. I was like, man, how are they doing that? They have one belt. And I was like, oh wait, no, they have multiple. We have one. Yeah, this was about a 3-star. It was pretty accurate. This show is just there. I'm not sure what the heck. I see 3 divas, 4 divas, 5 divas, and 4 matches. Why is Melina teaming up with Umaga to take on Raider and John Cena? Why is Michelle McCool teaming up on Chavo? She's teaming up with Chavo and Booker T to beat Jeff Hardy. And things that why is Kenny Ashley and Mickey taking on HBK and Kelly? What? That doesn't make any sense. But when we come back, folks, on the next episode for episode 25, that'll be the next episode, you will see this part of ECW, the Royal Rumble, and Anaheim, California. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please do stay tuned. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BVTV, and we will see you guys next time. Everyone, stay off the hook.